I know that you're probably going to see a bunch of videos go up about this, and I honestly can't sit here and not make any kind of remarks towards it. As you can see, my face is completely flush. My cheeks are red. I can't hold back how I feel about it. And I just got done watching a video from Boogie2988 about Amanda Todd, a 15-year-old from Canada that just decided to kill herself after a series of events that happened in her life that led her to want to do something like this. Like, I can't understand why anybody would want to come down this road, but then again, having depression at one point in my life, having anxiety, I really do understand, you know, at the same time, why you would want to do something like this. And I laugh because I say, I don't understand, but then I do understand, because now I have the clear picture. I understand about life, I feel a lot more, I love a lot more, and I know that I want to be here. But before, I didn't understand that, and I was having a really hard time grasping life itself. To see a girl that does something as stupid but as simple as flashing some guy on a webcam. She was only, I don't know how old she was when she did it, but she's 15 years old when she died. Flashing some guy on a webcam, and he made her life hell after that. He asked her to do more, or I'm going to post this picture to the whole internet. I'm going to show your family, your friends. And he had her friends' names, he had her school name, her address, her parents, siblings, whatever. He had everything. And he threatened her to show those pictures to all those people if she didn't do more for him on the webcam. And the sad truth is, that's how we run. That's how a lot of guys are. I mean, in real life, that's what we think we can do. We can manipulate people. We feel that if they did something for us once, they can do something for us again. And as a guy, as a male, I can say that that's a positive reaction. You get a girl to do something for you, and then you think, well, I can get her to do it again, or she's going to do it again. If you have something to hold over her head, that's what you're going to do, because you feel like, hey, I seen her naked once, I want to see her naked again. I don't care what she feels. But that's the dumbest thing that you can think, because how do you feel about something? How do you feel somebody backed you in a corner and made you feel like that, and you're going to sit and do it to somebody else? Now, you know, just to say, like, everything else happened to this girl. She goes to her school, kids bully her, you know, they beat her up, they call her names, they throw all this stuff in her face just because this one man, this perverted man, wanted an underage girl to show him her tits, wanted her to do all this other stuff for him. He's sick, you know. And when I was watching through her video, which I'll link below, she did a little flip cards describing how her life was. And I start to think, you know, what was the twist of the story? Was it going to be like her father that was the guy that seen it? That would have been really sick. Was it a brother, or, you know, could it have been a friend at school? But I honestly think from how the man reacted and what he did, I believe it was an actual man, and he was just sick and twisted, and he needs to die. I mean, that's how I feel. Like, I'm not the person that's going to do it. I'm not a harmful person like that, but somebody needs to handle it. He either needs to take his own life, or someone else needs to handle it, because there's no other judgment. You can't go to prison for what he did. You can't be judged in a court for what, you know, he did to a little girl, how he made her feel, just so he could get himself off. That's the biggest, that's the thing that pisses me off the most. Somebody that just wanted to have a little sexual pleasure, wanted to see a girl naked, and she was underage. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But she didn't deserve what happened to her. It was her choice. She punched her own ticket, you know, whatever you want to call it. She's the one that left. It was her choice. You couldn't have stopped her. But that's wrong. People say that. People say you can't lead someone away from it. You have to just, you know, hope that you can be there and do the best you can. And that's not true. Because if she only had one friend, one person that would have been around her, someone that showed her attention for herself and showed them that they loved her, she would still be here today, because that's all she asked for. In the final piece of her video, she asked for somebody to be there for her. She needed someone. And when I think about it, and everything that I've gone through, I wish I would have known about this, because this was back in September when she posted this video, and then October she kills herself, like 3 days ago. I wish I would have known about this, because I wish there would have been a way for me to contact her, because I would have loved to just say one word to her. I would have loved to just been there for her, because I know the depression, I know the anxiety, I know what it's like to try to kill yourself. I've been down that road before. And not having someone there, I mean, luckily I did. Someone was always there for me to pull me out of it. But, I don't know. I honestly... It makes me mad to think that nobody was there for her whatsoever. Nobody. No family, no friends, nothing. You know, I mean, maybe I'm not the right category. I'm 32 years old. You know, to be friends with a 15-year-old just so she wouldn't kill herself, is that wrong? You know, that's... I would have been there. I would have done anything. I don't care what the judgment would have been. I would have talked to her. I would have tried to convince her that life is worth living. You know, somebody's here for you. I would have went up there to see her with her parents' permission, you know, just to show her that somebody in this world is there for you, even if they don't know you. I don't need to know who she is. I don't need to be friends with her. She needed somebody. And that's exactly what I've gone to school for. You know, I've been in school for psychology for so long. I'm considering child psychology at this point because I see this all the time. Suicides, kids thinking that, you know, nobody's there for them, they need someone to love them. Why can't somebody be there for them? You know, I can't go around, fly around the world and save everybody and say, you know, everyone that wants to commit suicide, let's be friends. But if I can help a few, I can save a few people that can still be here to live a full life and be loved later. She may have had her problems, she moved a couple different times, she made friends, and she made those friends turn into her enemies, and they hated her too because of everything. And it all leads back to this one little guy, this one guy that had to ruin her entire life just because he wanted a little bit more of her body to show. 15 years old, you douchebag. 15. And then it was years before that she did that shit for you. So what, she was like 13 years old when she flashed you? And this is what comes of it. Just because you wanted to see a little bit more body, I really hope that you feel good about yourself. Because you're a piece of shit, you need to die. I'm sorry guys, but that's exactly how I feel. So I want you all to know, leave comments if you want. Check out the videos. Check out the video of her. It'll mean a lot that more people are just seeing it, viewing it, because these were her final words. This is exactly what she wanted. She cried out for help, even on YouTube, and she got nothing. She got no friends. She wouldn't have killed herself if she had friends, if someone showed up. So, think about this. Help somebody in your life. Change somebody's life. You can't always stop someone from committing suicide. But if you see even the slightest bit of signs, depression, anxiety, go help those people. And if you need to know what signs to look for, someone that doesn't want to be around other people, someone that always wants to be alone, someone that's keeping themselves inside a lot, that's not going out in public, hanging out with friends, just show them some kind of sign that you care about them. Even if they're not from your group. These kids today all have these groups of, well, I can't say today because they've had them back in my days of school too. Kids have these little cliques and groups at school that they get into, and they shut everyone else out. And we're just all people. We're all the same human. We're all flesh and blood. And you're judging people based on looks, on what they've done, you know, how they talk. It's stupid. Just give it up. Give these people a chance. Show at least one person within the next month that you are there for them if they ever need you. Even if you're not friends with them, even if you don't like them like that, just show them that you're there for them if they need somebody to talk to. Because that'll be the best thing that you can do for someone. You could save somebody's life tomorrow if you just walk through a store like, say, Walmart, and you see someone standing by themselves, say hi to them. Because you could save their life. That could change everything about their entire life. Because somebody just came up and said hi, and that made them happy for the day, and they didn't go home and kill themselves. So give it a shot. But remember, kids, don't talk to strangers. I'm not giving you that permission. So I hope you guys have understood my meaning here. Hope you guys feel what I feel. Please watch the video, and thanks for watching.